and welcome to Cox Local Edition on CNN Headline News. I'm Catherine Falk with Cox Communications. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a wonderful guest, Shannon Steen. He is the Executive Director of Good Shepherd Housing. Thank you so much for joining us, Shannon.
Glad to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Good Shepherd Housing is such a wonderful organization. Tell us about your mission and how long you've been around.
Good Shepherd Housing has a mission to reduce homelessness, increase community support, and promote self-sufficiency. It's a mission that we've had since our founding in 1974. So having been around for 35 years, we feel very proud of our support we've provided to the community and look forward to inviting people to support us in the future.
And tell us how you accomplish those goals.
Yeah, we have three primary programs. The signature one is a rental program. It's geared toward people that have the resources to support themselves. They also have some life barriers that prevent them from getting a lease or a mortgage on their own. They may have poor credit or detrimental housing history, and they really don't need to be in the homeless shelter, but they need someone to provide a helping hand to them. So we rent them housing, they pay for the cost of it, and then we provide services for free to those families to help them address those barriers. It may be repaying bad debt, it may be reestablishing a credit history, working on a variety of different life issues.
And the other two programs?
The other two programs, we have an emergency financial assistance if people are in a very short-term crisis and they just need a little cash injection to help them get over a bump in their life situation. And then we have a support service program for people who are on the brink of homelessness or they're exiting homelessness, and they can get a place, but they need someone to follow them along for a little bit and make sure they don't cycle right back through.
And where do you provide these services to people?
Our service area is southeastern Fairfax County. The easiest way to think of it is from Interstate 95 over to the Potomac River and from the Beltway to the South Fairfax County border.
And in this time of economic downturn and struggle, have you seen an increased demand for your services?
Our phones have certainly been ringing. In addition to the financial assistance we provide to people that are in leases, we've gotten a lot more phone calls from individuals who are experiencing the foreclosure and the mortgage meltdown situation.
And your goal, you were telling me, is really to help the whole family get back on their feet.
Absolutely. We provide services when we provide a rental to people, and those services are offered free to the families. Oftentimes it's helping them with financial management, helping learn what it means in order to have a household budget and to try and stick to that. In addition, making sure that the children aren't forgotten in the equation. And so we've got a children's resource program. If there are social, educational, recreational opportunities, oftentimes it may seem unreasonable if the family is struggling to fund things like horn rentals or buying a pair of tap shoes. And so we make sure those children aren't forgotten in that equation.
And you've really had a tremendous impact in our community. How many families did you help last year?
Last year, more than 640 families avoided homelessness thanks to the involvement of Good Shepherd Housing in their situation. So we're pretty proud of that as an achievement.
That's really amazing. How can our viewers learn more about all the great work that you're doing, and what sort of help do you need from our viewers?
At any time, we look forward to inviting people to check us out on the internet at www.goodhousing.org, and inquiries for volunteer opportunities, ways to get physically involved, as well as financial support are certainly our biggest needs right now.
Great. So volunteers and donations would really help you continue your mission at Good Shepherd Housing.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, we wish you well and hope that you have lots of success. And thank you for the work you're doing in our community. Shannon Steen of Good Shepherd Housing.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on Cox Local Edition on CNN Headline News. Have a great day.